Hello and welcome to Shutter Study. Today we're going to be looking at the final part of the different camera types, the SLR. As mentioned before, SLR means single lens reflex, which means that you use a viewfinder and some mirrors to look through the lens itself. This naturally gives the camera the best advantage as you're trusting your own eyes rather than a view screen. However, live view technology is available on an SLR, but also with the Sony SLT range, it relies on a translucent mirror technology as opposed to a standard one, which means that you use an electronic viewfinder as opposed to a natural viewfinder. Of course, naturally SLRs are the heaviest type of cameras, the heaviest being the 1D Mark IV from Canon and Nikon's D4, amongst other models. But one of the key factors of an SLR is the flexibility of the lenses, as manufacturers have produced over 60 million lenses for you to use, whether they're from wide-angle and fisheye type lenses to telephoto zoom lenses that go up to 800mm. Digital SLRs tend to be used more for professional film videos and also YouTube videos. This is because the accessories are cheaper, the cameras are cheaper than high-end professional camcorders. Whether it's using things like low aperture fixed point lenses or just wide-angle zoom lenses, people tend to be using them for videos much more nowadays. While SLRs look big and intimidating, because the lenses are interchangeable, it means the camera can be disassembled, making it much more easier to travel with. However, the first SLR you tend to get only tends to come with one standard lens, and as lenses do tend to cost a little bit, it does tend to be quite an investment rather than with a bridge camera or compact where you purchase it first time, it all comes all in one. Another factor with SLRs is that each one is designed with a particular consumer in mind. Usually the lower down you go tends to be more family friendly and amateur based. The further up they go, the more professional it tends to be, and also the bigger the sensor gets, like with the full frame 5D Mark II or D800 from Nikon. But as mentioned before, the sensor size doesn't determine how good a picture is, that is down to your own personal techniques. And also as mentioned before, most SLRs tend to have a backwards compatibility with older lenses. So if you see any old F-mount AI Nikon lenses, they'll still fit SLRs as today. Just be sure to double check with the metering factor when it comes to certain models. So that's the end of the summary of the SLR and the whole camera range. Should you have any further questions regarding SLRs or other cameras, feel free to post them in the comments below, ask on our Facebook, Twitter or Tumblr. Thank you for watching Shutter Study, and if you'd like to learn more of us, please subscribe.